My name is Patrick Mess. I'm from Canisteo, New York. I'm 22 years old, and one day in high school, I was in the locker room getting changed for class, and I was very self-conscious, so I always got changed in the bathroom of the locker room. And I remember I just changed into my shorts and t-shirt, and I had my actual clothes from the day wadded in my arms. And I'm like walking really quickly to go back into the actual part of the locker room. And I get to my backpack, and I'm like shoving my clothes in my backpack as quick as possible. And I'm almost in the clear. I'm almost ready to get out. And this one girl just turns and looks at me and just goes, "I don't know why you're even still here. You just kill yourself. You shouldn't even bother to be here anymore." And I remember just like shoving my clothes quicker, grabbing my backpack and running out of the locker room, like not even looking back at her, because I wasn't protected by the teacher in the locker room. And if I looked at her, I was afraid that like I would just automatically break down. I chose to move to Canandaigua to go to Finger Lakes Community College. 4 years after the incident happened in the locker room in my high school, I got involved. I became Safe Zone trained. I became vice president of PRISM, which is the pride group on campus. I got super involved in like everything that was going on campus. Like one Halloween, one of my friends, very close friends even, had been having a lot of anxiety issues at the Halloween dance. So he went off by himself and was like sitting on a staircase alone, and he had an anxiety attack. Well, a professor had happened to be walking by and saw him having this anxiety attack and called him in. Well, this friend's also trans, and they thought that the professor thought that thought he was a girl and reported him as being a girl. So when campus security found him, they misgendered him. And I get there, and Shane is crying, and there is another boy there who had been sitting with Shane trying to calm him down because he had found him before campus safety did. And the guy is trying to calm down the safety officer because Shane reacted very negatively to being misgendered. So someone goes and grabs a member of the student life offices, and I go and start talking to the campus safety officer. And I'm like, "Sir, I get what you were told, but none of that is like what's actually happening here. He has an anxiety disorder. I'm one of his friends. Like, he's transgender. I'm transgender. And you are coming like at this like you're coming at this all wrong." And he just keeps arguing with me the same point over and over again. "I just need his ID. I need you to give me his ID. So like, I need you to give me her ID. I need you to give me like her ID." And I'm like, "Shane's a boy, and the name that's on his ID is not gonna be the name that he wants you to know." And I was like, "If you need me to, I will get our advisor involved. I will get every member of PRISM involved that I need to. Like, I will throw the biggest like fit I need to get you to stop being so difficult." Shane finally like has his ID in his hand, and he's shaking so bad, and like I'm almost shaking for him, and he has his thumb just pressed over his name, and he like is just holding it out. He just goes, "You can have my ID number, and that's all you're getting from me." And the guy just goes, "It doesn't matter what I get from you. If I look up your ID number in the system, I'm gonna get your name." And I was like, "That's not the point that's being made here. You don't need to know his name. His name is none of your business. His name that's on his file is none of your business. All you need to know is that you're filing a report because this kid had an anxiety attack and you made it worse." And Shane came to me like right after like we had got done with this, and just like sits down with me and just goes like, "Thank you for coming and finding me, because I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't done that." And this honestly kind of just like pushed us to like press for like more teachers and stuff on campus, more teachers, more like people employed by the school to have Safe Zone training. And It just honestly, like, it made me feel like I actually had a purpose. Like, coming to FLCC made me have a purpose, because I honestly felt like I was useless and had no point. And what the girl said in the locker room was true, that I probably should have been gone. But like, knowing that I could be here for any of my kids when they needed me, like, it honestly made me feel important.